Freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Angels strand one. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Jaime Barria gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Akil Baddoo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding his zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
In now, C.J. Abrams. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ronald Acuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on. There's Carlos Correa now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has a 3-for-12 line. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fouled off. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Here's Justin Upton now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count was 2-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 6. The first baseman, Lance.
Standing in, Lance Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And it's fouled away. And now pitch on the way. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now for LA, Sam Travis, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting 9. The catcher, Jason Castro.
At the plate, Jason Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joe Adell.
So Joe Adell bats now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Nope. And it's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Adalberto Mondesi, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Judge is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Enrique.
So stepping in, Enrique Ibanez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in, David Fletcher. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Fletcher goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. In now is Anthony Rendon. Devers gloves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second.
Mondesi brings it in.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of Next will be the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Akil Baddoo is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the box, C.J. Abrams.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Acuna digs in now. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as Castro got him.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-0 the count. To third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ibanez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Sam Travis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lance Voigt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball well outside. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So no. Stepping in, Jason Castro. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 strike now from Cole. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The 0-2 once more.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Little chopper down the first baseline.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box now, Joe Adele. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, but this gets past him and right, and this ought to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Adele leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses. 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Chopped at third. Devers fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Shohei Ohtani. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
All even now, 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he fouls this one off. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 1-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Adele rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Enrique Ibanez. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, back inside. One strike.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now in the box, Akil Baddoo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Upton on the move. And no one will track it down.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From the stretch, C.J. Abrams is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. Weak roller right side. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Justin Upton the next to hit. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Sam Travis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting.
Jason Castro will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
starting to run.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The first baseman, number 00.
Ready for another shot now. Lance Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Full count, 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Joe Adell. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 6.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Alex
Fouled off.
Verdugo.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jorge Alfaro stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate, Enrique Ibanez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Verdugo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ibanez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So they breeze through. Ty Buttrey comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Into the box now, Akil Baddoo. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, DJ Abrams.
So now to the plate, C.J. Abrams. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Plays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Los Angeles Angels take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Jaime Barria earns the